Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? So today we got some exciting news. There is going to be a live action reboot of the popular 90s animated movie, Hercules. I don't think I have ever been so excited for a live action before. I mean, I dressed like Megara for Halloween for 2 years in a row. And yes, that is little me. Anywho, I will get into what details we know for sure, and then we will get into rumors and speculations. It was revealed that directors most notable for Captain America: Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, and Endgame, Joe and Anthony Russo, will be producing this movie. Alongside them, the screenwriter will be Dave Callahan, who is currently working on Marvel's Shang-Chi. Since we have 3 Marvel creators involved, I think there will be a lot of attention to detail, especially for the fighting scenes. I mean, just think about when Hercules fights the serpent-like beast Hydra. That is going to be mind-blowing to see on screen, because if anyone does fight scenes right, it's them. Additionally, there is no official word on if they will stay true to the original and make it a musical like they did with the live-action Beauty and the Beast, or if they will go more realistic like the upcoming Mulan movie. As far as a director and cast, there is no word on that yet, but that doesn't stop us from speculating, right? My only hope is that they choose somebody who can not only act, but sing as well. I think it is really essential that if they are going to go the musical route, that they pick somebody who will do the Disney music justice. For the role of Hercules, I have seen a lot of good actors' names being tossed around. Here are my top contenders. First up, there is Theo James, which we know from the Divergent series, The Domino Effect, and Underworld. Theo James can not only act, but sing too, and if you don't believe me, type in Skin Acoustic Theo James and you will see exactly what I mean. The other person who could play the role is Zac Efron, and stay with me on this one. He is a big enough name that people would come to see the movie because he has such a huge tie to Disney. Come on, you guys remember High School Musical. His acting has arguably gotten progressively better, and his singing was always pretty strong, so I definitely think he is a contender. Next up, we have Megara. This one is so hard to narrow down. The obvious choice is Ariana Grande after that amazing performance of I Won't Say I'm in Love. Plus, her most iconic hairstyle already gives off major Meg vibes. Another person I would like to see play Megara would be Sophia Carson, who is an up-and-comer, but she has major ties to Disney as well. She played Evie in the Descendants movies, which were all about the children of the Disney villains. Additionally, her vocals are out of this world, and she has several tracks out now. Check them out if you haven't. My last choice for Meg would be Ana de Armas, who was in Knives Out and Blade Runner 2049. She is also going to be starring in the new James Bond movie. This girl is landing some big roles, and I think a big Disney film would really put her over the top. Now, I'm not sure about the singing abilities, but hey, Disney can find a way to work with her if she doesn't have that background. Next up, we have one of the most likable villains around, Hades. Now, Hades doesn't sing, so that led me to my ideal choice for him. Bill Hader, who you either know from Saturday Night Live, Superbad, or It Chapter 2. I think Hader is one of the funniest comedians out there and would definitely deliver one hell of a performance as Hades. No pun intended. He also has a tie to Disney. Hader voiced Fear in the Pixar film Inside Out. Now for Pain and Panic. I would assume that they are going to do just voice acting for these characters, and in that case, all I will say is Michael Cera and Jack Black. This hilarious duo has already proved themselves as a perfect match in the movie Year One, which I know is not one of the greatest movies, but they definitely complemented each other. Now for the Muses. How epic would it be to see Lizzo, Normani, Kelly Rowland, Jennifer Hudson, and Keke Palmer all performing together? Technically, the Muses don't do a lot of talking, so the main focus for this casting is great singers, and these girls fit the bill. Now, last but not least, one of the most important and crucial parts to Hercules, Phil. Now, I'm just going to keep it plain and simple. If they don't cast Danny DeVito, then Disney isn't giving this movie a fighting chance. Thanks so much for tuning in to Disney Daily. As always, thanks for being my guest. Until next time.